And we are back. Rated franchise. We're getting into week one. Here's the weekly training I went ahead and did. So there's a bunch of play sheets. I just don't really know what this is. I'm just going to leave that one there. But looking at the progression goals, +4 throw and a run for all quarterbacks. In order to improve it, we need 3 passing touchdowns in the game. For this one, it just helps with our run, allow under 75 rushing yards. And then this one allows us to hire 2 tier 2 scouts. Now, whether that means 2 additional ones or just, our normal tier 2 and then another one, yeah. But then we also have players on the IR heal faster from injuries. We need to go ahead and confirm our loadout. Of course, we're going to have these guys. We're just going to simulate training real quick. And then after this, I'm going to try and hire a tier 2 scout. Looks like everyone is pretty good for now. We'll go ahead and check the injury after. But hire and assign scouts. If we go ahead and go to scouts, I did fire my cornerback one. I tried to do it off camera, but turns out it didn't work. I'm hoping it's because I had to actually go through the training first. There we go. Look at that. And then we go ahead and set you to southeast. Now, ideally, we'll quickly fire our edge rusher as well and see if we're able to do that, or if it's, like I said, only 2 tier 2 guys. Where's someone with edge? Here you are. Okay, we're not. Okay, got it, game. Got it. I don't really care about the if it's the same scout or not. As long as they have edge, that's all that matters. You go ahead and get the west. And there we go. So we have 2 tier 2 scouts now as well. So that should hopefully be really good for us. So we don't sustain any injuries. This was already here when the series started. Patriots are literally our neighbors, so we can go up. So all the players there are missing. They're going to be missing Christian Barmore for this game. And then everyone else besides Mike Onwenu, also going to miss this game, by the way, is on IR. So we don't have to worry about them. Marcellus Dial, Harold Landry, Jalen Polk, Jaqueline Roy, and Jelani Tavai, all injured. So we actually have a huge strength going into this game with all their injuries. Hopefully they won't be playing up to perfection. We're going to go ahead, get into this game. Now we are going to set simulation. We're going to set it to normal speed. Well, actually, we're going to set it to slow for the first 2 drives. I obviously want to see, how my offense and defense does. I know the audio is going to be loud. I'm going to have to fix it between episodes because I don't know what a good audio is. So, like I said, year 1 is experimental. But starting out, they get a good return up to the 32-yard line. We're going to be seeing Mike Vrabel and Drake May. Mike Vrabel back coaching after his, stint with the Browns, as whatever he was. Previously head coach of the Titans. They run it outside for Ramondre Stevenson. He's got the first down up to the 44-yard line. Injury timeout for the Raiders. Jermaine Pratt, our already established linebacker, really the only one I feel super duper confident in, ends up getting injured. Another injury. D-tackle Adam Butler. 2 plays, 2 injuries for this Raiders defense. Not ideal. But 2nd and 11, Drake made a throw. It's going to be caught. That's going to be a first down to the 44. Jamal Adams on the tackle. I believe that was Demario Douglas on the catch. They're going to go handoff to Ramondre Stevenson. That's going to get up to the 41. It is. It's going to be a 3-yard pickup they rule. So 2nd and 7 now. Quick pass to Hunter Henry is complete. Tackle there. It's going to be a 3-yard pickup, so 3rd and 4 now at the 38. That is going to be complete. That is a first down to the 24. That is, I believe, Keyshawn Booty. Yes, that is his actual last name. Great first drive here by the Patriots as Ramondre Stevenson's going to lose a yard back at the 25. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. Shotgun formation now. May is going to do a pump fake. Actually throws it this time. It's going to be complete to Keyshawn Booty. Or, no, that's not. That's number 8. I don't know who number 8 is. I'm going to be honest. Stephon Diggs. But 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. More like the 9.5. But Patriots, amazing first drive. Are they able to cap it off with a touchdown or will they stutter out? Mondre breaks 2 tackles, able to get up to the 8-yard line. Very impressive for only a 1.5 yard pickup. But 2nd and goal now from the 8 could have been a lot worse. Drake May pressured. Down he goes. Ball is out. Picked up by the O-lineman. Back at the 29-yard line. Leaky Fotu gets credit for the sack. 3rd and goal from the 29-yard line. May gonna throw. And it's gonna be dropped by Hunter Henry. Coverage there by Jeremy Chin. And a 46-yarder for the first point of the season for the Patriots. And the kick is up. And it is good. New England strikes first with a field goal. So how this is going to work is, like I said, I want to watch the first drive of both sides. As we're going to return it. Get a good return, honestly. Up to the 35. As we see Geno Smith and crew heading out there. Is we're going to see, the very important plays. So we're going to go into normal after this. And we're going to, as Ashton Jeanty gets the carry. Fights for 7 yards. Injury, Jackson Power Johnson. We're getting so injured. 2nd and 3 now. So yeah, after this drive, we're going to hop into a different kind of mode. And we're just going to see how the plays go out. And then if it happens to be impactful, we'll hop into slow. But Brock Bowers, huge run after catch. 41 yards in total. 1st down at the 17. Give it to Jeanty again. He has a huge hole. Just short of the 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and 1 at the 7. Geno Smith to throw. Complete to Bowers, and that's going to be a touchdown. Bowers already has nearly 50 yards on the first drive. And, of course, we're going to watch the extra point. Which is good. Raiders 7. Patriots 3 after both teams' opening drive. As you'll see, we're now going to switch to normal speed. All we have to do is press circle, and we've hit X to jump to the place. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Patriots. It's going to be a 1st down. 2nd and 8 now. 3rd and 4. 4th and 4. It is Raiders ball. It's going to be an 8-yard pass by Ashton Jeanty. Michael Myers gets 11 yards. 1st down, Jacoby Myers gets 11 yards. 8 yards for Ashton Jeanty on a run. 13-yard reception for Jacoby Myers. We're going to hop in now because we are in the red zone. 1st down from the 12-yard line. Going to be a delayed handoff to Jeanty. He breaks a tackle. He's going to fight down to the 1-yard line. Colton Miller now goes down for an injury. 1st and goal from the 1, however. Injuries are plaguing us. That's 4, and we're still in the 1st quarter. Jeanty outside. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty gets his 1st career regular season touchdown. Extra point for Daniel Carlson is up, and it is good. So Raiders lead 14-3. 9 plays, 78 yards, 4 minutes. With that being, we're going to switch back to normal speed. Go to the end of the game. Kick off to the 35. 1st down, 11 reception for Demario Douglas. 2nd and 19. 3rd and 6. Sack! 4th and 15, a 54-yard punt for Behringer. First down from the 15, 8 yards for Genty. 2 yards for Genty. It's going to be a first down. 6-yard rush by Genty. 3rd and 4, 5-yard reception, Jacoby Myers. First down at the 37, 11 yards for Jacoby Myers. First down, 4-yard rush for Gino. Second down, 5-yard rush. 3rd and 1, 5-yard reception to Jack Beck. We're getting close to the red zone again. We're actually going to hop back in yet again. First down now from the 39, looking at a 56-yarder if no yardage is changed. Geno Smith has time. He's throwing deep. It's going to be complete to Jack Beck. Down to the 5-yard line. That's going to be 1st and goal. First and goal now from the 5. It's going to be a handoff to Genty. He's going to get in again. And the Raiders now, 3 touchdowns. As they're going to look to go up 21-3. All right, we switch it back to normal. We go to the end of the game. First down after the kickoff. It's going to be incomplete. Eric Stokes gets good coverage. 6-yard reception. 2nd and 4 for Mario Douglas. 3rd and 4. Incomplete pass. Defense doing amazing. 4th down. It's a touchback. Kick it too far. 2nd and 10 now. Geno Smith gets sacked by Anthony Jennings. 3rd and 19. Incomplete pass. 4th down from our own 11. It's going to be punted up to the 36. First down, it's going to be a 5-yard reception to Stephon Diggs. 2nd and 5 goes to Hunter Henry for the first down. First down, Max Crosby knocks that ball away. 2nd down, 13-yard reception to Antonio Gibson. 17-yard reception to Antonio Gibson. They're at the 23. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hop in and watch this drive unfold as we are closing in on a 2-minute warning as well. First down from the 23. Antonio Gibson gets the carry again. He's going to carry it down to the 11-yard line. That's enough for a first down, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Key thing to remember as well is Raiders get ball to start second half. So we're honestly, it's only 2 minutes. We'll watch the rest of this out, see the 2-minute drill. Raiders, if they hurry, could honestly score again. Check down to Ramondre Stevenson. Breaking tackles, but it's going to go for -2 yards. 2nd and 12 now at the 13. Key thing is the Patriots can still get a first down. Just have to be inside the 1-yard line. Drake May throwing. And they're going to say incomplete. Stephon Diggs, I believe that was, unable to hold on. 3rd down. May looking to throw. He's just going to throw it up in the air. And it's incomplete. So many Raiders over there with a chance to pick it off. None able to do so. Field goal unit out there for a 27-yard chip shot. Shorter than an extra point. And it is good. So, back to 2 scores now as it is 21-6. Raiders still lead with 1:14. They will get the ball back. All 3 timeouts as well. Going to be fielded around the 9. It is going to be returned up to about the 28-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So, great thing for the Raiders. Every time they have made the red zone, it has resulted in a touchdown. First down from the 28. Geno Smith in shotgun. Down he goes. Back at the 23. 5-yard loss. It appears the Raiders are going to be content going into half as it's already down to 30 seconds. Geno Smith to throw again. And down he goes again back at the 16. The Patriots, on the other hand, are saying, well, hold on a minute. There's a chance we could get a field goal out of this. Geno on 3rd and 23. Amazing box. Just checks it down to Jack Beck. It's going to pick up very little yards. In a 3rd and 23, that's so little. 4th for 16, the punting unit's going to go out there. Good punt. Return up to the 33. Patriots do have a chance. They're really only going to have time for 2 plays, though. One and then the field goal or Hail Mary. So it's going to depend on how many yards they get in this play, what they decide to go with. Drake May just checks it down. Going to be little to nothing. So 2nd and 5, 5 seconds left. Out of timeouts. There's no way you get in field goal range in 5 seconds. Drake May, obviously Hail Mary heave here. Never mind, checks it down for a 2-yard pickup. But to end the first half, the Raiders getting the ball to start the second half as well. Lead 21-6, up by 15 in New England. As we're going to go in the halftime report. Take a look around the league. Kansas City, Los Angeles Chargers played in Brazil. Patrick Mahomes, he's going to throw it deep. What a catch! 34-24. Chiefs win. Juju Smith-Schuster not only caught the ball, managed to stay on his feet and get into the end zone. Both quarterbacks played really well, though. Combined 7 touchdowns between the two. As we now head to Philadelphia for our Thursday night game. Cowboys and Eagles. Here we have a rainy game. Jalen Hurts slings it to Devontae Smith. He's running. Decent pickup as they win 31-14. No quarterbacks threw a touchdown. Dak Prescott actually threw for less than 50%, only 13 for 28. Finally, we head to New Orleans for the Cardinals Saints. As that pass is going to be caught, what a catch. As 13-3, Spencer Rattler only throwing 3 incompletions. Kyler Murray only throwing 8 passes. Well, they're actually only in halftime, so that makes sense. Look at the other games. Anything that stands out? Carolina 24-3 over the Jaguars is a big one as well. One team's getting blown out. But that will do it for the halftime report. As you see, Jacoby Myers 5 for 51, Ashton Jeanty averaging 7 yards a carry and 2 touchdowns. Antonio Gibson only 1 rush, but did go for 42 yards. Oh, I accidentally hopped in. Well, I guess I'll return this kick. Get involved. Let's hope this doesn't go for a touchdown or else the rigged allegations. Oh! Well, I mean, that works too. We're, of course, going to watch this because they're in the red zone already. But the Raiders fumble on the second half kickoff. So Patriots at the Raiders 11 with a first down. Quick sling is going to be caught. What a catch. Keyshawn Boutte up to the 6 for a gain of 4. Or, excuse me, for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. May looking to throw. It's going to be a screen pass to Ramondre Stevenson. Who's going to get into the end zone? Well, actually, we should probably watch this in case they do go for 2. They're going to kick the extra points out. There goes that Fury. Unless they fake it. They're not going to. Less than a minute into the third quarter. The Patriots score, and they didn't even start with the ball. Kickoff here. First down. Oh, here, actual first down. 3-yard rush by Ashton Jeanty. 2nd and 7. 5-yard rush by Geno Smith. 3rd and 2. It's going to be a 7-yard rush by Ashton Jeanty. 9-yard rush by Ashton Jeanty. Up across midfield. 2nd and 1. Geno Smith is going to get the yard needed. But injury report. Geno Smith injured on the play. Geno Smith still out there, though. Playing through an injury, it looks like. 2nd and 1 from the 39. Ashton Jeanty going to go nowhere. Third and 3. 4-yard rush by Jeanty. That's enough for the first. First down. Another 7-yard rush by Ashton Jeanty. 2nd and 3. 8-yard reception by Michael Mayer. First down for the 20. 12-yard reception for Jacoby Myers. That's going to be 1st and goal at the 8. First and goal now from the 8-yard line. Raiders looking to extend their lead back to what it was before as they predict run. Brutal loss there. DJ Glaze down with an injury. So that's Colton Miller, Jackson Power Johnson, and now DJ Glaze. That's realignment. Second and goal back at the 15. And it's going to be Jacoby Myers for the touchdown. Oh, so this bug is still in the game. Well, we'll let the CPU decide. If it was up to me, I would keep him in the game because there's still 21 minutes to play in a 2-score game. Well, I guess we can look at the games. The Colts win 21-14 over, or no, excuse me, they're still playing, but they're up 21-14. First down, it's going to be an 8-yard reception to Hunter Henry. Second and 2, 6-yard rush by Ramondre for the first. First down, 13-yard reception to Hunter Henry. 6-yard rush by Antonio Gibson makes it second and 4. Another 10-yard pass to Hunter Henry. He's cooking this drive. Incomplete pass. Drake May looks like he was pressured, just threw it away. Demario Douglas drops that one. Third and 10 from the 27. Incomplete pass. Fourth down. It's a field goal. 28-16. 6-yard rush by Genty brings up second and 4. 7-yard pass to Brock Bowers. Second and 3. Gino throws it away. Third and 3. It's a penalty against the defense, so it doesn't matter. It's a first down. 5-yard rush by Ashton Genty. We're at the 16-yard line of enemy territory. We're going to hop in. Up by 12. A touchdown here would make it 3 scores in the fourth quarter. Great chance for the Raiders here to put this one away. As they go Genty, he's going to lose, well, not lose yardage, but goes nowhere. 3rd and 5 from the 16. Ashton Genty, by the way, over 100 yards rushing in this game. Gino rolling out. He's going to scramble for the first. Takes a hit, but he gets the first down up to the 10-yard line. First and goal now. They go Ashton Genty again. He's going to fall forward for 2 yards. Second and 8 now from the 8. Somehow, some way, it's still possible to get a first down. Gino looking to roll out again. He's got a touchdown. And the Raiders are probably going to win this game after that. Extra point is good. First down from New England's 30. 8 yards for Kayshon Boutte. Second and 2. Down goes May. Max Crosby. Down goes May again. Tyree Wilson. 4th and 21. They're going to punt it away. That's pretty much the white flag there. 4-yard rush by Ashton Genty. Second and 6. 5-yard rush from Ashton Genty. 3rd and 1 now. Ian Thomas gets 10 yards. First down. 9-yard rush by Genty. Second and 1. 10-yard reception for Trey Tucker. First down. Another one for Trey Tucker. I don't know if I'm able to do subs, but this is probably the last drive I want the starters playing. Ashton Genty down to the 2-yard line. Second and 2 from the 2. Yet again, still possible to get a first down. They give it to Genty. He's going to be back at the 4. So 3rd and 4 now. 4 minutes to go in this game. Geno Smith throws complete down to the 2-yard line. It's going to be Ian Thomas. And on 4th down, to add insult to the injury, the Raiders are going for it. They give to Genty. He gets blown up at the 4-yard line. Milton Williams gets injured. But first down from the 4-yard line. Patriots got to be careful they don't get a safety, but, I mean, that's doesn't really matter at this stage. It's a great job there by Gibson to break that tackle. So we can honestly just go into fast mode and get out of this game. 35-16. The Las Vegas Raiders open up the season with a W. 23 for 27, only 4 incompletions. We don't care about the Patriots stats. We only care about the Raiders. 85% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns. Average was 41 was the longest 10-yard average. Rushing, we know Ashton Jetty went for over 100 yards, 118, 2 touchdowns, 4 for 3 yards per carry, 6 for 29 and a touchdown for Geno Smith. Surprisingly, no one else got a carry. Raheem Mostert, Zamir White, none of those guys. Kobe Myers leads the team 8 for 92 and a touchdown. Brock Bowers 3 for 55 and a touchdown. Jack Beck 3 for 47. Trey Tucker 3 for 29. Ian Thomas 2 for 13, 2 for 16 for Genty, 2 for 19 for Mayer. Blocking, Jordan Meredith allows 2. Colin Miller allows 1. Defensively, total tackles, Landon Roberts with 11, 7 for Christopher Smith, 6 for Eric Stokes and Darnay Holmes. With tackles, a loss, 2 for Leaky Fotu and Jonah Lalu. A lot of guys with 1. 2 sacks for Tyree Wilson, 1 for Leaky Fotu and Max Crosby. No interceptions. Forced fumble for Leaky Fotu, but they did recover it. Kicking, I don't think we kicked a single field goal. Extra points were perfect though. Punting, 50.5-yard average. Darian Porter, even though he fumbled, still good returning. And Illinois, not very good. All right, but great first game. As we come away with a 19-point victory. Practice squad players signed, not that it matters. Patriots have signed Carter Runyon from your practice squad. They're so upset they got blew out. They're already trying to figure us out. All right, we're going to go ahead and advance week. We're not actually going to do anything now. Monday night prime time, we're going against the Chargers next week. We're going to wait till obviously next episode to go ahead and do that. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.